I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of Pussies. No, I don't. Fuck y'all pussies. Because that's what this once great nation has become. Now, I do call it a great nation even though I am black. Shit, I'm still black. Alright, well, what the fuck? Because yes, it was a great nation, and it was a great nation because it was built on the backs of black folks like me, of Chinese folks like the Chinese folks and shit. Anywhere they could find some free or cheap ass labor, they found free and cheap ass labor, and then they built this country. And I'd say then they shut us the fuck out. Hold on. I'd say they shut us the fuck out, but they didn't. They just sort of blocked the path to financial advancement. And, well, because the fact of the matter is this. At this point, you can't really give black folks reparations. I think you should. And the reason I think you should is because I'm black. Shit, what the fuck do you expect me to say? Sure. Said I may not be the smartest man on the planet, but I ain't so stupid I turn around some damn reparations and shit. Except then you'd have, Koreans make hella money because they be down there making bank off at the damn weave store and shit. Chinese would make money selling them Sony and PlayStations and whatnot. And then the liquor stores be making hella money because they be, selling at Old English, 800. It's got the power. And you also got the Colombians and Mexicans be making that money because they start importing them kilos and shit. Give me 5 birds because I got reparations and shit, nigga. Because I don't know how to say that shit in Spanish. Cinco birdos, por favor. Or how the fuck you say it. Look. This was at one point a great country, and it was a great country because it fucked over a whole lot of different races of people. Now, but here we are today. Here we are today. And now it's just a bunch of stupid, corrupt people within this country. And I don't mean they're stupid and corrupt or whatnot, because what it is, you have corrupt people in power. Let's look at the Obama administration. When George Bush left office, shit, he bankrupted the country. He gave all the money out to his subscribers, we'll call them shit, to his followers, okay? It's like, oh, well, what the fuck? We had our 8 years in office, and we're going to go ahead. Well, it's the Democrats' turn, so it's your turn to have, the office of shit. We're going to make sure you don't have a fucking dime to give to your people. First time in history that shit's been done. So it basically bankrupted the country. So we still got hella debt. And then left Obama with nothing to give to his people. Next thing you know, we've got TARP. Y'all, American public, even though you say you don't want it, you're stupid. And so therefore, because you're fucking stupid, we know what's best for you. We in the government are like your parents and shit. So we are going to give this money to these companies, even though we're supposed to represent your interest. You voted us in office, and we are supposed to represent you, the people. And though the majority of the people did not want to give money to big business, you gave it to big business anyway, you fucking cunts. You gave our money to big business against our wishes. How the fuck are you going to be my representative if you don't represent my interests? If you don't do what I tell you to do? I being the majority of the fucking people. That's where the corruption comes in. That's where the corruption comes in. Then I talk about stupid and corrupt. So in part 1 of this series, because I am going to make this shit a series, let's talk about the stupidity, the dumbing down, really, of America. I'm dehydrated. I've talked for 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. Now, I intended to do this before, but I didn't. So let me just start in on this shit right now. And the catalyst for me making this video was a cashier at the damn store. She was young, probably 19, no more than 20. Girl didn't look like she could buy a drink to save her life. And when I say a drink, I mean an alcoholic one. I go in there, I need some meat, I need some beef. Shit, trying to bulk up. And I owe a day at RPJ, probably damn near $10 now. Well, that's something y'all don't have to concern yourselves with. But when you exercise, you need some protein. You got to get the protein up in you. Nothing like some ground beef to get that protein up in you. You might as well buy the big pack, the giant pack, the maxi pack. Not maxi pad, but maxi pack of ground beef. She was like $14.64. And then I wasn't thinking about the ground beef right then. I was like looking at some steak or something. And then dude came from the back of the meat counter, started slapping some stickers on shit. 50% off. That's all I saw. Shit. I said, psh. Went on over there and had a look. Said, oh, well, fuck it. I'll just have me some ground beef nachos, make a damn hamburger, take that shit to work tomorrow or something like that. And then I get up to the front counter. And the young girl, I won't call her a bitch. Because she was white. I'm just fucking with you. Yes, she was white, but she didn't do anything worthy of being called a bitch, but she did shit worthy of being called stupid. Like I said, she's probably about 19. Nowadays, in the American school system, they let you bring calculators to class. No more scratch paper. I guess it's too important to save the trees, save the environment, because global warming, if you cut down the tree, there ain't gonna be no oxygen. We gonna suffocate and shit. So let the trees live, but let our children be stupid as fuck. Because when she ran that shit through and ran the coupon over there, it took off like, because that was 82 cents, and that should have been $7.32. So it took off $6.50. $6.50 is not half of $14.64. So I said, hold the fuck on. Hold on. The white girl. You owe me an extra 82 cents. Fuck that. It may be 82 cents, but I need it. Shit. I might get a dice game later. Play quarters or something. So she's like, well, what do you mean? Because it gave it off right there. And I'm like, yeah, I said, but $6.50 is not half of $14.64. She had to pull out her calculator. Well, not her calculator, excuse me. She pulled out her cell phone and used the calculator on her cell phone to figure out what half of $14.64 was. Really? Really? You've been out of school no more than 2 years. If you were done, maybe 1 year. Maybe you just graduated this year. But there should really be no way in fuck that you graduated high school and cannot divide $14.64 by 2. So I got the proper discount and shit like that, but this wasn't the first time. There have been other occasions where I've gone into the store because you have your calculator in school. Then when you start your job at McDonald's, you just press the buttons and it tells you what to give the person back based on what they ordered. So not based on what they ordered, but the amount tendered minus the amount charged. So you don't have to figure out shit. The little thing at McDonald's will do it for you, and then you get your $7 an hour or whatever the fuck it is. And that's the problem. Oh no, the computers are down. How do I add? How do I subtract? How much change do you get? Now, yes, I'm older than the girl at the cashier at the store. Shit, I'm probably older than, who knows, maybe 40, 45%, 60%, anybody watching this damn video. But y'all older folks know, and I don't mean if you 60, but you should, if you 60, you would know. No damn calculator. You figure that shit out in your head. You learn how to figure that shit out in your head because that's part of your cognitive processes. And I mention that because I knew that, well, when I looked it up, because I looked it up one time before, I forget why, America is down there when it comes to education. And according to the teleprompter, let me get the teleprompter up here, because when I talk about cognitive skills, because there are two categories in this. Hold on, because I talk for 5 more minutes. Short. Cognitive skills. That's the PISA, is it TIMSS, and the PIRLS scores in reading, math, and science. And then when I mention educational attainment, that's literacy and graduation rates. And y'all black folks know you sure fucked them numbers up, didn't you? Damn nigga. Oh, shit. Yeah. Didn't want to waste a drop there. So, cognitive skills, reading, math, science, educational attainment, literacy, and graduation rates. Y'all talk some damn ebonics and bullshit. So when we look and see, and this is 2014, because I ain't got shit for 2015, year ain't over yet. Yeah, let me go ahead and rank this right here. South Korea, number 1 in cognitive skills, overall index, rank, and score. Excuse me, that's their number 1. When it comes to cognitive skills, rank, and score, they're number 2. And Singapore is number 1. Comes to math, science, and reading shit. Singapore is number 1. I didn't even know where the fuck that is. How the hell they gonna be number 1? Country probably got 500 people in it and shit. Then you got South Korea number 2. Fuck. Hong Kong, China number 3. Japan number 4. All these Asian countries and shit. And Finland number 5. I should probably know Asians in Finland. Damn sure ain't no blacks in Finland. Show me a picture of a black person in Finland, and I guarantee you that picture's gonna show somebody hanging from a damn tree. Shit. And then the United States, however, let me scroll down and down. Let me keep going down and shit. Their overall rank is 14. And when it comes to cognitive skills, they're 11. When it comes to educational attainment, I told you, that's at literacy and graduation rate. They're number 20. It's a fucking shame. But see, it goes back to what I've been saying. It was some, shit probably since high school. Because I had a friend, we'll call him Tenny. Probably because his name was Tenny. Tenny went to high school with me, and then after high school was over, he caught the bus just like I did. Except instead of going home to do the white man homework, he went to Chinatown to get him some after-school China education. After-school China education. So his shit did not stop. When the regular school ended, his shit did not end. He got additional education. And there was a semi-scandal because one of the high schools in the area with a large Asian population. Because they were cheating on damn SAT tests and shit, and cheating in school in general. Because you take the test and then you hand me the test, answers and shit and whatnot. So they be cheating and whatnot. But we're talking a whole different country. In their country. So even though they may cheat here, but in their country, you got 4 out of the top 5. South Korea, Japan, Singapore, and Hong Kong. And let me just scroll on down here. Just want to see something. I'm still screwing because that basically covers the Asian countries. So see, the stereotypes are generally based in reality. There is some kernel of truth when you deal with stereotypes. And what you hear, Japan, China, Singapore, South Korea, all of them up there in the top 5 when it comes to education. Yeah, good going, America. Keep on lowering the standard. Stupid bastards. Can't even count. Now, I'm going to continue because I will hit upon corruption and other things in the series. So this is just the first part, the first shot. Because education begins at home. Don't let them put a calculator in your child's hand. Let your child know, fuck that calculator. Get here, so if they won't give you no scratch paper, you take some scratch paper yourself. The only time you may need some shit, once you're trying to figure out some damn graphs in geometry, you may need that shit because there might not be enough time. Might not be enough time, and then you have to sort of look at the picture on the graph when you're using one of those scientific calculators. But other than that, fuck a calculator. I didn't have one when I was doing advanced algebra and trig. Didn't have one when I was doing calculus. Your child doesn't need one either. Fuck it. Time to get down to basics and exercise that muscle between your child's ears. That's it until part 2 of my series. The United States of Pussies.